we understood that Jindal Stainless Steel, that the whole CSR realized that all the generic approach will not work. So they started interacting with the community wherever they have their plants. So they understood that by virtue of the society, women are at disadvantageous position. So in order to bring out the actual demand of those people, they need a very focused group discussion. So through that, they realized that in India, saving the girl child is a very important thing. And as mentioned in the UNGC principle number 2, that you cannot be complicit about the human right abuses. So they first started this Save the Girl Child project in Haryana state. And for a fact, we all know that Haryana has the lowest sex ratio, way below the national average. So what they did, they targeted 630 married women, and they started interacting with them, and they started taking into consideration of all the opinions of all the stakeholders, like elderly women, the in-laws, the husbands, the recently married women. So if we think deeply, it is a very very crucial task and very dangerous task in a state like Haryana where people are conservative. Still, they wanted to do good to the society, and they were not just bound by the virtue of the CSR laws. They went way beyond, and they started this project, Save the Girl Child. Then the International Women's Day celebration. So we know that many corporates and many organizations applaud the March of 8 as International Women's Day. They do so many cultural activities and so many things. But what they started doing is, they started gathering all the success stories and started showing it to across their field, across their segments, across their plants. And sir, these two things, the capacity building of SHG groups and collaboration with academic institutions. So what they initially did was, since 2012, they started taking home science students from Haryana Agriculture University and engage them into the several SHG groups they are already existing. Now for a fact, after went into several fields, we know that SHG groups, like people have, the government have targets to create SHG groups. Government have target to create producer groups out of the SHG members. But what happens is, the true sense of capacity building is always lacking, and people went after the numbers. But what they did, they started engaging the students, and they started bringing all the talents that our education system has to offer, and they started teaching all the self-help group in near about their plants. Next slide. So Asmita Production Center is a fine example where they have successfully made some women entrepreneurs. Like initially what we see, that people like identify a cluster and then ask them to go through a training, and they impart the training, or in a word they impose the training. But in the case of Asmita Production Center, they handpicked, in Odisha Jajpur district, they handpicked 20 women, and they taught them intensive training on ICAR and all the tailoring training that is offered. So there are three things we have to take into consideration. The Jindal people gave their industrial training center. Secondly, they collaborated with all the crafts and artisan association. Thirdly, what they did, they called Mrs. Sangeeta Sen, a very well-known designer, and she taught all the women. So now another big task for breaking the barriers for the Asmita Production Center is, there are nexus. Like in Cuttack there is JP Handlooms and the Fab India, which is one of the biggest clothing lineup in India. So there are nexus, because earlier days they have vendors who will procure the material for them and give it to the all these corporate houses. But Jindal took up the initiative, and they started connecting the market linkages, both forward linkages and backward linkages. And now these Asmita Production Center is running successfully. They are getting orders, and they are all the women are, like, not only now 20 women, there are several women are employed, and they are doing great in their lives.